Alright my friends, it's July 13, 2026 and now I tell you something about the Reputation Österreich. But before I start I need my second most favorite blade in the world, the cold steel Talva. So every disciplinary action against me, which means Disziplinarverfahren against me in the Austrian army, 99% said I destroyed or I damaged the reputation of the Republic of Austria, which means ich habe die Reputation Österreichs beschädigt. So my actions destroyed the reputation of Austria. I mean, are you fucking kidding me? You remember one picture was with the cold steel Espada XL like this on Facebook, just with a shirt, army shirt, but nothing was on it. Just a regular shirt we got for free, which costs around 40 cents in the making. Picture like this, I destroyed the reputation of Austria. A soldier holding a knife destroyed the reputation of Austria. Okay. And of course, all my YouTube channels were made the split, the Jean-Claude Van Damme split, the super stretching, where I did the knife tests, you know, at the chair or behind the blue container, where I never wear anything related to the Austrian army. Also this destroyed the reputation of Austria. My action videos, which you can watch on Joe X Shorts. Watch my action videos on Joe X Shorts. I have here my old channel, Joe Extreme. All these videos with movies I make are now on Joe X Shorts, my friends. I mean, old story, but as they kicked me out, of course, I just spoke kind of bad about the population of Kosovo, yeah, and about some commander I spoke very bad, not behind his back. Actually, it was behind his back, but it was on a not listed video, blah blah blah, you know all this. And there I also destroyed the reputation of Austria. So all my actions in the army destroyed the reputation, but what of my action actually highlighted the Republic of Austria? Which of my actions were positive for the reputation? I made so many positive stuff for the Austria, for the whole Austria as a civilian and in the army, but no one speaks about the good stuff you do for the Banana Republic of Austria. The good stuff, like showing this cold steel Talva in the camera, because you want a free one from Luke. Send me a cold steel Talva. Serrations. Some of the good stuff worth mentioning, I won kind of every run the Austrian army has abroad in the missions. I nearly won every competition we had down there running. I was so fast, so good for the reputation of Austria, because I was very good looking, like better looking like now. And I won these races, like I destroyed my competition and I won. I fucking won! And even after they kicked me out of the army, I was competing at the World Championships in ice swimming in Finland, in Oulu. And I made a 4th place, a 5th place and some top 10 places there. And I was competing for the Austrian army. It's called Odd Army Roman Wittlack. So I didn't start it for my triathlon team, City Triathlon Club, Austria. I started for the Republic of Austria Bundesheer army. And I was good. And there were not many Austrians there. And I was the only one from the Austrian army. I paid everything by myself. And I was there. And it was very good for the reputation of Austria. I can promise you that. But anyhow, fuck all this, right? What? How are other soldiers destroying the reputation of Austria in missions? I know some stories. I posted some stories already. And now I will summarize all this, so you can also watch this video. And then you know exactly what other people are doing or did, right? You know, there are some high rank officers in the militia. They cannot even wear their beret correctly. So they look basically like this. You know, like a hobo, like a Gulanhavara. It looks like shit when you're walking around like this, and some officers are in newspapers, are in think tanks, and they cannot even wear their cap or the beret correctly. I mean, Reputation of Austria, my friends. You learn this in the Grundwehrdienst. These are the basics that you can wear your beret correctly, sir. But good that you are in a think tank with a NATO Berte. That's good. I know, and now I'm saying that I'm destroying the reputation of Austria in my zombie movies, which you can watch on Joe X. No, I don't, because this is satire, this is a movie, this is action. I'm a zombie, I will go to Bollywood soon because the Indian chicks like me so much. So I'm a movie star. I'm a star and I need to make movies. So basically it's good for the reputation of Austria because I show how Austrians can make movies, like Hollywood, like Arnold, you know, like Arnold killed the Predator and he said, "What the ugly motherfucker." And basically, he saw the Würstelsepp. He saw the Würstelsepp in the jungle with the Surchwechsel and Arnold was overreacting. What an ugly motherfucker. You know what I mean? You know? Hollywood is calling. I'm in Bollywood already. And I'm gonna be around hot Indian chicks soon. Yeah. And Indians, I don't mean the natives of America. Natives of America, I mean the Indian chicks with the red dot on the forehead. Whatever this means. And you know what's only not good for the reputation if you send Surchwürstel via Dienstpost from a barracks in Carinthia to Camp Film City. You try to sell them in maybe in Camp Film City, and then there are some arguing to Austria. Then a committee, a tribunal from Austria is coming to Film City, and they say, no, everything is cool, everything is okay. And now this Würstelsepp guy try to fuck other guys in the ass because because he don't like them. So the reputation of Austria is, you can, it counts only for show access for some people, for the militia. Some other guys can do whatever they want. They can send stuff which is completely illegal to send. They can do it. They don't get punished. They get an order here. They get the medal. They get a freaking medal. For the Surchwürstel medal. You know, soon will we have a medal which looks like a sausage, and it will call the Surchwürstel medal, and dedicated to the most famous soldier ever existed in the Austrian army, the Surchwürstelsepp, because he likes the sausage, because he likes Ladyboy. Yeah, and you know, tanking down with your hot weather clothes uniform at the Rekekoi party, diving down, you know, in the dirt water, and everybody's clapping, yeah, the whole company is clapping, and some high-rank officers diving down the Rekekoi in the dirt water, in the uniform, with their shoes, and everybody's saying, yeah. I don't think that is good for the reputation of Austria if these videos see the light of public, you know. I mean, I don't have these videos, you know this, but maybe others have, so if these videos go out, you know, fuck me. You know, yeah, and this blade, it's razor. So, drunk stuff, if you do drunk stuff in the army, it's fine. It's not bad for the reputation, because Austria likes the alcoholics in the army, because alcoholics don't open their mouths, alcoholics shut it, alcoholics are good because they're socialized, they're sitting in the Öhof, touching the Öhof girls at the ass because they like it so much, and this is absolutely no problem. This is absolutely okay for the reputation of our banana republic. Yes, this is good. The alcohol, the Surchwürstel, reputation, awesome, yes. We need more Surchwürstel and Schnaps, and we need more fucking Schnaps. Tell this, Claudia. Yeah, and of course, sending your favorite most from your local most farmer to the mission, which this guy is the only one who drinks it. The other guys just want to taste his ass juice, the most juice from him, you know. Absolutely no problem. Nobody is asking how much this costs. Nobody's asking why he's gonna do it. He's just doing it. Because it's good for the reputation of Austria that we have the most in the mission. I mean, who cares, right? The one NCC wants the most, the next NCC wants Stiegelbier, the next one wants, I don't know, prostitutes from Thailand. The next one wants ladyboy from Bangkok. I mean, if you have the connections, you will get it. Because if you're a high-ranking officer and you have enough connections in the SS to the SS of the, you know, of the Vienna boys. If you're in the asses of the Vienna boys at the high ranks, you get what you want. You get the sauna, you get the pool, you get everything. You get schnatter, hammi, you get the schinken, you get the speck, you get the sausage, you get everything when you know something. But, when you go swimming and when you say the truth, doesn't matter if you like it or not, then you're gonna get fucked in the a-hole. You know, as I said with the Vaseline, I always had Vaseline in my backpack because you never know when you get. You know, my friend, this was also funny. You go to the rapport and the commander or whatever, or Oberleutnant Hoppet says, ja, gemäß Paragraph da haben Sie die Reputation der Republik Österreich verletzt, weil Sie haben ein Foto gepostet. You know what I also post? This finger. You can post this finger in your... But without Vaseline, my friend. Without. Just with mayo and ketchup. You see, now my blade is dirty. You know, dirty like the neck. Like the neck when you go inside, you know. And it's true. Some are like here, you know. The normal ass crawler and the usual ass crawler is still here. So it's completely full of it, completely full of shit. You know, it's true. That's the truth. I mean, truth. Satire, this is just fiction. Everything I say here, it's not truth. It never happened in KFOR, never ever. They are not doing this, they are God soldiers. They like the beer, they like the schnapps, but they would never touch a local, they would never get the most, they would never send the Söchwürstel, and they would never badmouth other people. They would never do it, never, because they are the good guys. These are the good guys. These are good for Austria, for the Austria. This one here should get stabbed. He should have been stabbed in his freaking neck. Zack, zack, zack. But what happened? The Joex Mafia exists. Yeah, what also not good is buying shoes, combat shoes for the Austrian army, which are broken in around 10 minutes, you get the shoes, you walk a bit, broken. You get the uniform, nice uniform, looks good, but in the end you are like in the woods and the enemy will see you and then you are zack, 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 zap, zarap, because the camo pattern is, in my opinion, bullcrap, but other people think it's awesome. I think something died down there. Maybe they leave the Söchwürstel down there because it smells like Söchwürstel ass here. And you know what else destroys the reputation? Fat people. With fat people I mean alcoholic fat fucks who cannot even walk straight, who cannot even run 500 meters, who cannot even walk 2 kilometers, which it's very hard for them to walk from the offices to their Speisesaal, to the Mensa, you know, where they can eat Ginkau. This is hard for them. People like Wampen who are fat like this, looks like this, where the alcohol falls out of their face already. You can see the typical alcoholic, you can see in the face, you know, the nose, a red nose, big nose, alcoholic, Schnapsnase. We all have this in the army, and these people are not destroying reputation. The fat guys, you know, the fat hobbits, where's my beer? Where's my beer? I need the schnapps, you know. These people who wearing the uniform with the Austrian flag, these people destroying not the reputation, no. The other soldiers, you know, the Polish soldiers, they look like this, like Rambos, and then the fat fuck from Austria is coming there. And these people we have in the army, and this is absolutely no problem. We like this kind of people because they obey. They follow the rules because they are weak. Weak hobbits. Weak muppets. Yeah, I mean, I basically know that I'm not gonna make any friends with these videos, but actually I give a shit. I give a shit about the other people, the hobbits, the Hackelschmeißer, the Söchwürstel-Söps, you know. I just give a shit anymore. I will give a shit. I don't give a shit. Nice Sonnenblumen, no? Nice sunflowers we have here in Austria. But actually, we are a banana republic, but we don't have banana trees in Austria. Not even papayas. Only Sonnenblume. Sunflower. And they look awesome. You know, in the whole Austrian army there's much more stuff going on. How they burned millions and millions in the Eurofighter deal of our fighter planes. How they maybe burned the new planes we get. How much money went in this pocket or this pocket. So the whole government is corrupt. Our whole government is so corrupt. Destroying millions. Destroying our people who are work for this country. They're destroying them with taxes, and we give the money to NATO Piate. You know who? Millions going away, millions are going to the migrants and everything, blah, 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 you know. I can go on, but enough. I'm the bad boy. I destroyed the reputation of Austria, so I got punished, and this is good. This was awesome. This is how it has to be. So, Joe is fucked. But as I said, my friends, payback is a fucking bitch. Bye.